Good morning, students.
Good morning.
So in today's lecture, we are going to solve question number 17. What is given in the question? Ankita and Isha are the partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 2:1. That means Ankita and Isha were the two partners and they were distributing their profit and loss in which ratio? 2:1. So what this ratio is? Old ratio or new ratio? Old ratio. Now, they admitted Arpita as a new partner on 1/4/16 on the following conditions. That means they discussed and they admitted a new partner and her name is Arpita into the business. So what it indicates that Arpita is a new partner. A new partner, we know 110% new partner is gaining. So Arpita gains how much share? Arpita is a gaining partner, so how much share she is gaining? So sacrifice or gaining related information is given in the adjustment or not? It is given?
Yes.
On which adjustment number? First. So first adjustment says that Ankita sacrificed 1/12 from her share and Isha sacrificed 1/6 from her share in the favor of Arpita. So what it indicates that Ankita sacrificed 1/12 from her share. From word it indicates it is directly given. Means Ankita directly sacrifices 1/12 share. So Ankita's share is sacrificed share is 1/12 and Arpita's Isha sacrifice share is 1/6. So what we have to find? Sacrificing ratio. How do we find it? Through this sacrifice share. How do we find the sacrifice ratio? Through this sacrifice share. First we have to same the denominator. Now tell me what is the sacrificing ratio?
1:2.
1:2. Sacrificing ratio is equals to 1:2. Now the question is how much share Arpita is gaining? That we don't know. But we know that total sacrifice is equals to total gain. That means Ankita sacrifices 1/12 from her share. So this share is gaining by Arpita. So Arpita's gain means 1/12 from Ankita and 2/12 from Isha. So total 3/12 share she is gaining. Now second adjustment. Arpita is to bring proportionate capital. Arpita is to bring proportionate capital. That means she will bring capital into the business as per her share. As per her share. That we will do this adjustment afterwards. At the last. Okay. So first we will write the opening balance of capital account and cash account. So where we write the opening balance of capital account, on the debit side or credit side? Credit side. By balance BD. Ankita's capital is 64,000 and Isha's 32,000. And the cash balance? Opening cash balance is? Opening cash balance is 26,400. And we write on which side? Debit side. To balance BD. 26,400. Now coming to the third adjustment. Arpita is to bring her share of goodwill in cash. Goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 90,000. Arpita is bringing her share of goodwill in cash. And whenever new partner brings goodwill in cash, we called as premium for goodwill. So next we calculate how much goodwill she is bringing. So valued goodwill is 90,000 and she gained 3 by 12 share. So she will bring goodwill as per her share. So 90,000 into 3 upon 12. How much goodwill she will bring? 22,500. And this goodwill will be distributed among which partner? Sacrificing partner. In which ratio? Sacrificing ratio. So it will be distributed among Ankita and Isha. In which ratio? That is 1:2. So distribute it and tell me the numbers. Amount 75, 100 and 15,000. So the first entry of premium for goodwill goes to which account? Cash account. On which side? Debit side. Why? Because the cash is coming into the business. So 2 premium for goodwill 22,500 and the next entry will go to the partners capital account. On which side? Credit side, because it is distributed among that partner. By premium for goodwill 7,500 and 15,000. Next adjustment. Fixed assets are to be depreciated by 10%. So what is the depreciation? Depreciation means asset, the value of asset is reducing. So which assets are given here? Machine, furniture, stock, debtor and cash bank. So among them, which is fixed asset? Machinery and furniture. So these two assets are to be depreciated by 10%. Machine, how much amount is given? Machine 64,000 and furniture 40,000. Depreciation means asset value is getting reduced. So minus, decrease 64,000, 10%, 6,400 and 40,000 10%, 4,000. And when the assets value gets reduced, where the second entry will go? Revaluation account. On which side? Debit side. 2 depreciation on machine, 2 depreciation on furniture, 6,400 and 4,000. Next adjustment. All debtors are good. All debtors are good means our customers are insolvent. Our debtors are insolvent or solvent? What does it mean, solvent or insolvent? Solvent means the person is financially capable to pay his debts, and insolvent means he is not financially capable to pay his debts. Now here what is given? All debtors are good. That means our debtors are financially capable to pay his debts. That means our debtors are good. Means we don't need to maintain the bad debt reserve. So what amount is given in the debtors? 40,000. So our debtors are good. That means we have to write debtor amount 40,000 in the asset. And that bad debt reserve earlier we maintained, that is 3,200. It is profit for the business, means it is income for the business. Because why it is income for the business? Because right now we don't have to maintain the BDR because our debtor are good. Our debtor are solvent. They are capable to pay his debts. So where will we write bad debt reserve? Revaluation account, credit side. Because it is a provision against asset. It is not created from the profit. Therefore it is to be written on revaluation credit side. by BDR 3200. If any provision or reserves created from profit, then where it will be written? If any provision or reserves will be created from profit, then where we write those reserves on? Partners capital account. On which side? Creditors. But now this provision is against asset. That's why it is written on revaluation credit side, not distributed among the partners, because it is not created from profit. Last adjustment. Insurance premium of 2,400 out of 12,000 is to be carried forward to next year. That means we have paid 12,000 insurance premium, and right now in the adjustment it is given that 2,400 insurance premium is to be carried forward to next year. That means it is prepaid. We have paid in advance. How much? 2,400. And whenever we pay anything in advance, it will become a asset. So we will write it on asset side. Prepaid insurance 2,400. And the second entry goes to revaluation credit side, because asset is increasing by prepaid insurance 2,400. So we have done all the entries of the adjustment. Now coming to the balance sheet. On the liability side, capital is done. General reserve. This reserves is created from profit. That's why it will be distributed among old partners in old ratio by general reserve. 11,200, 5,600. Next, creditors and bills payable. Both are liabilities for the business. Creditors, bills payable 60,000 and 8,000. On the asset side, machinery is done, furniture, stock. So write on the asset side stock. How much it is? 13,600. Next, debtor done. Cash bank balance is also done. Then we come to the part of tally. So first tally the revaluation account. Second adjustment na? हाँ कराऊंगी. First tally the revaluation account. On debit side total is 10,400 and credit side 5,600. So the bigger amount is the tally amount 10,400 by old partners capital account. Balancing figure, ये balance 4,800. Now this is distributed among partners. On which side? Debit side. Just cross the entry. To revaluation. Distribute in which ratio? Old ratio. Ankita and Isha 3,200 and 1,600. Now tally the Ankita and Isha amount also. We have to tally these accounts. So Ankita's total of credit side is 82,700. Therefore, the closing capital of Ankita will be 82,700 minus 3,200, 79,500. Similarly, we tally the Isha account also. 52,600. The closing capital of Isha is 51,000. Now coming to the second adjustment. In second adjustment, what is given? Arpita is to bring proportionate capital. Proportionate capital means she will bring her capital as per her share. So first of all, we will discuss total share of the business. Total share. Arpita will bring capital as per her share. And what is her share? 3 by 12. So Arpita's share is 3 by 12. It means out of 12 parts, 3 part is of Arpita. That means total share is 12 by 12. Right? Total share is 12 by 12 means 1. In which Arpita's share is 3 by 12. So the remaining share will be 9 by 12. Because out of 12 parts, 3 part is of Arpita. So 9 part is the remaining share. So remaining share is of which partner? Old partner. Ankita and Isha. So Arpita will bring capital as per her share. Means she will bring capital as per 3 by 12 share. So what is the capital of Ankita and Isha? The remaining share. What is the capital of Ankita and Isha? That we found here. That we have calculated here. 79,500 and 51,000. Ankita's capital is 79,500 and Isha is 51,000. So total capital of this share, remaining share is 1,30,500. So Arpita will bring her capital as per her share and her share is 3 by 12 and the remaining share is 9 by 12. So 9 by 12 the remaining share and the remaining capital is 1,30,500. So what is the capital of Arpita? So what we have to do? Cross multiplication. So multiply these together and then divide by 9 by 12. So 3 by 12 multiply 1,30,500 divided by 9 by 12. So the denominator cancels. 3 into 1,30,500 divided by 9. 43,500. Means Arpita will bring 43,500 as her capital. And this we have calculated as per her share. And whenever any partner brings capital into the business, first of all, cash comes into the business. So first entry goes to cash account on debit side. Arpita's capital account 43,500 and the second entry goes to partner's capital account on which side? Credit side. By cash 43,500. Now tally the Arpita account also. The credit side is 43,500. Debit side no amount was there. So 43,500 is her closing balance. That we have to transfer on the liabilities. Capital. Ankita, Isha, Arpita. 79,500, 51,000 and 43,500. So total 1,74,000. Here machine total is furniture 36,000. Next, which account we have to tally? Cash and bank account. So the debit side total is 92,400 and the credit side no amount is there, means that this is the closing balance of cash account by balance CD. And cash balance goes to liabilities or asset? Asset. Cash 92,400. Now tally the balance sheet.
Liability side 42,000.
242,000 and asset same. That means our account is tallied. So next sum we will do in the next lecture. Thank you.